mark, will you tow me away? Say you'll be back someday, even though we lost each other. What up, spirits children? It's your emo daddy Sean
and Riley.
That's right, we are back with another react. And guess what? We're excited. Escape the Fate has got new music out. Praise Jeebus Hallelujah.
Very excited.
That's right. Shout out to Craig. We checked out their other new song that dropped back a few times ago, and we actually really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you want to check out our music, we got a 5-song EP out called Novellas. You can actually head on in the description. There's a link to our merch store. We've got physical copies. We've got shirts, tote bags, all sorts of good stuff.
All the good stuff.
All the goods, baby.
Gonna have hoodies in there soon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
We got stickers in there that say Emo Daddy right on the bottom. Emo Daddies. Oh, look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. So yeah, tickle that link. If you can't do that, you can go on any major streaming platform and find us there as well. Stream us all day. So let's go ahead and hop into this.
Yeah, quick shout out to our sponsors, Ghost Killer Entertainment and Solar Guitar.
Awesome, here we go.
This is Not My Problem by Escape the Fate. This is gonna be sick. I'm calling it now.
What up, Craig? Looking good.
I refuse to give
Ooh, I like the new hair.
I've already learned my lesson. You take everything you abuse.
I like that effect they just did with his eyes.
I have to keep my distance and stay far away. You keep bringing your shit to me.
Like you got the little chuggy guitar and then the other guitar. This whole bunch of
Anything, but bragging isn't working, baby. It's really not my problem. If you got issues, you can solve them. It's really not my problem.
I fucking love his voice.
Yeah.
Let you drag me back to the bottom with you.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
totally.
It's really not my problem.
That's
Like
nice.
the fill work there.
It's really not my problem. I'm not here.
Oh, I like how that
to tell
dropped
you
right
Yeah.
how to
there.
fix things. I'm not interested in saving the day. Not again. Save your tears. I won't let it affect me. Negativity is deadly. I can't take the chance. You keep bringing your shit to me. Handle me all your insanity.
Got a little halftime drop there.
Yeah.
The begging isn't working, baby. It's really not my problem. If you
I actually like that sample in the background too.
What, the like Patty stuff? Yeah.
won't let you drag me back to the bottom with you.
Nice falsetto there.
It's really not my problem.
Let's see it.
Give you an inch, you took a mile.
You gonna see a Thrasher solo?
Smile. Give you an inch, you took a mile. The more you bitch, the less I smile. Give you an inch, you took a mile. The more you bitch, the less I smile. Give you an inch, you took a mile. The more you bitch, the less I smile.
I like that riff.
Yeah.
Don't you call me the next time you need help. Think it's on you like I take
Like the screams layered with the clean.
Yeah.
think I'll take your pain. That's enough for me to wash it all away. It's
Cool to hear Craig screaming again.
Yeah.
If you got issues, you can solve them. It's really not my problem. Won't let you drag me back to the bottom with you.
I like that. Won't let you drag me back to the bottom.
Yeah.
It's really not my problem.
That was sick.
Yeah.
That was cool, man.
Yeah, yeah. That little breakdown had almost like a 3 Days Grace feel to
Yeah,
it.
totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Like you said, it's real nice to hear Craig doing the screams again, and how they layered them with the clean vocals. I really liked that a lot.
Yeah, there were a lot of cool things about this song. One of the first things that really jumps out at me is, I mean, everything today is so low tuned. That was back up, you know, where this metalcore, post-hardcore stuff used to be. You know, it wasn't tuned super low and droney and stuff, which I love, don't get me wrong, but it's cool to hear a band go in a different direction and, you know, bring it back up and do something a little different. And to that end, you know, you mentioned it kind of had a 3 Days Grace vibe. I agree with you. But this didn't seem as blatantly ripped off as a lot of stuff today is.
Totally.
Like this felt like its own thing.
Yeah.
Whereas with a lot of music I listen to now, it's like, oh yeah, that's a Breaking Benjamin riff. That's a 3 Days Grace riff. And like this had kind of that feel.
Right.
But it still felt different.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And then, you know, they brought in some of those elements vocally that kind of remind me of, you know, what people are doing now in the more like hip hoppy type world. You know, Youngblood and stuff like that. That metalcore bands are just jocking all over the place right now. But Craig did it in a way that was different to me. And it didn't, I don't know, just something about this, it didn't sound as repetitive.
Yeah, I could definitely feel that on there. I also love those parts where he's using that falsetto on the sucker for falsetto for sure. And the vibrato. I've always really respected Craig and his voice, and how he trails off that vibrato is just amazing. He always hits it every time.
I agree. And that chorus was just massive.
Yeah, definitely great. And I like the fact that it, for the most part, stayed in standard tempo. It didn't drop down to halftime too much. There was a little halftime break, but it was kind of cool to see a newer song come out that was more on that up front, you know.
More
bouncing.
driving.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it, you know, whoever produced this did a phenomenal job. The song sounds fucking great. I really like what they were doing guitar-wise in this song a lot in the verses, where they'd have like that light, you know, trem pick, like palm muty thing, but then they'd have those nice arpeggiated chords in there.
Yeah, totally.
Really interesting stuff. I like it a lot, and I like that they didn't overuse samples.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too, is they had that real ambient just sample in the background.
Yeah.
But there wasn't, you know, the song wasn't relying on that, which you see a lot nowadays.
Yeah, and I mean, that's not a knock, because that's certainly, I write music that way as well. So it's certainly not a knock, but it's cool to hear, you know, like a rock metalcore band be a rock metalcore band and not be like 4 dudes playing over a backtrack.
Right, yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, cool song. I like the video too. That was really well done.
Yeah.
Simple, but just well done.
It was directed by Mooch, so shout out Mooch. Yeah, if you want to check out our music, we have a 5-song EP out called Novellas. You can slide right into the description. There's a link there. Tickle that link. That's right. We got all sorts of merch in there. We got shirts, tote bags, CDs, stickers, all sorts. And we actually have hoodies and a new shirt design on the way as well too.
Yep.
As far as music goes, you can stream us on all major streaming platforms. We also have some new music on the way as well as some new covers. We're working on Coheed and Cambria. We're real excited to bring that to you guys.
Absolutely.
If you're ever going through some rough issues in your life and you don't have a support group, there's a group on Facebook that you can join called The Spirit World. Shout out Willow. One of our Spirits fam, Willow, created it, and it's become just a bunch of great people from all over the world that really lift each other up. You know, there's a lot of things that we go through as humans. We don't realize that other people can kind of relate to that, so this is a perfect place. It is a private, protected group, so you don't have to worry about anything you posting in there leaking out into your everyday, you know, social circles or things like that. Couple things that it's not a good place for, Riley. Tell them.
Well, it's not a place to spam post. You know, if you're in a band or you're an artist of some sort, it's good to feel proud of that, and we want you to feel proud of it and be able to post about it. But it's not a site to go where you're just going to be like spamming band links and all that stuff. There are plenty of places for that. It's also not Tinder, so don't go there and try to treat it as such. This is a group that tackles some really serious issues in people's lives that are highly personal, and it's not the place to go if you're just trying to slide into the DMs. There are plenty of places to do that at. This is not one of them, so don't do that. And also, there's no bullying or trolling. If we see it, we'll get rid of you. There's no warning, no like, hey, could you maybe not do, like, no.
Yeah.
We don't accept that in any way, shape, or form, so don't be a dick.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you do answer the questions. There's a list of questions, just an added layer of protection to make sure that everyone's there for the same reason.
Yep.
Other than that,
Welcome to the Spirit